We've already talked about chemical or physical. Irreversible, chemical or physical? Chemical, good. Temperature change, is that chemical or physical? It's more than likely physical. It could be both, depending on whether you're actually changing the temperature physically or whether you've added something to something and that has caused a change in temperature. If gas is being produced, is that chemical or physical? It's more than likely chemical because you're making something out of something. Yes, so it is chemical.
I can't go down there because there's year-8s in there, and he told me to go across to the head of science and she's not in there.
She's not in there. Okay, go down to Mr. Flowers' room. Okay, next one. Bubbles being produced. It's still a chemical because that's gas being produced as well. So these two questions are actually the same. Gas being produced, bubbles being produced. You can't produce gas without bubbles. Sit down. It's taking you too long to sharpen one pencil. It's taking too long to sharpen one pencil. Please sit down. I'm asking you very politely, sit down. Okay, if it melts, is it physical or chemical?
Chemical.
Physical. Things don't melt because you've changed them chemically. They melt because you've heated them. So for instance, if you have ice, it's frozen water, you heat it and it becomes normal water. You haven't changed it, just changed the state. Freezing something is the same. If a new product is produced, would that be considered physical or chemical? Chemical, good, because you made something new. If no new product is produced, would it be considered physical or chemical? Physical, because you haven't changed anything. So when we're talking about physical and chemical, physical is when something remains basically the same. Chemical is when you actually change it to something new. Alright, if we move on from there and we look at these are a list of physical and chemical reactions. That's the way this should have worked out. Now, what are the signs that a physical reaction is taking place? Can you write this down? Right? Physical reactions use energy to change states, but no new product is formed. Chemical reactions create a new product, and the signs are color change, change temperature,